Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the channel. A little different today. I'm at the San Diego Convention Center. You ready to talk about what's new for 2019? For those of you that don't know me, my name is John Maxwell. I'm a highly trained unprofessional right here at Chattahoochee Harley Davidson. And on this channel, I bring you guys to work with me. So if you want to learn more about Harley Davidson, you should hit the subscribe button right now. Today, I bring you to the 2019 dealer show. I've got the FXDR, I've got new parts collections, I've got a new radio, updates to the Trike, and pretty sure there's more in here. Let's go check it out. Now, one of the major surprises for the year is the Trike. Totally revamped with new front suspension, new brake calipers, ABS. Traction control on a Trike is insane. Obviously, it has the new radio. It's a lot of stuff that I don't think the internet's really talking about yet because, well, FXDR, right? 114. The Trike has a 114 too. It's needed that for a really long time. I'm pretty excited to see that, finally the biggest heavyweight motorcycle of all of Harley's stuff now comes with the 114. It's needed it for a while. There's no more need to big bore kit your Trike to actually have passing power. The ABS and traction control means the control modules have changed left and right so that some buttons are moved around so you can turn it on and off. The rear suspension is different in that there's an adjustment knob just like the Softails have. They did mention in the technical forum meeting too that will retrofit to 2015 and later freewheelers and 2014 and later Trikes. So that's good for all you people that already own Trikes. You can still upgrade your suspension. The front suspension has a dual bend technology suspension just like they did 2 years ago in the touring models. It is a different valve system because of the weight of the bike and the rake and stuff, I'm sure. All in all though, big changes to the Trike. If you've been thinking about one or it's time for an upgrade, I don't know, there's stuff to look at on there for sure. Of course, Harley's gonna drop some pretty serious parts additions to the line. The new Dominion collection is pretty freaking dope. Check some of this stuff out. The Dominion collection actually has the availability to change the colors of the covers, making it that much more custom. Gold and black, orange and black. I guess that's more of a bronze than a gold, but you get the idea. A cover with cover with one color and a trim piece with another color really changes how your bike can look. Match it with paint and it's pretty freaking sweet. Check this one out. That's just one example of what you can do. Check out this Heritage Classic. New collection adds a seriously unique, aggressive, and industrial look to what's already a really aggressive looking bike. Now, along with the Dominion collection, there's also the Kahuna collection, which is also very cool. One thing to add about the two new collections is they don't just fit Milwaukee 8s. They do backtrack in to fit some twin cam stuff, the pegs, grips, all of the engine covers. It's cool. I mean, they don't forget about you guys. Just, I know a lot of you guys in the comments have expressed your worry about where Harley is going and that they'll forget about you. I mean, a lot of these parts fit 99 and later models. Some of these pegs and grips and stuff, they'll fit your 96 and laters and all sorts of stuff. They even have a Kahuna heated grip. All of the Kahuna collection is black or chrome with varying things: air cleaner inserts, timer cover inserts, derby covers, rider floorboards, passenger and highway peg mounts. In addition to the other parts, one thing that I'm really excited to see is passenger footboard mounts for the 18 and later Softails. It's something I've gotten asked about quite a bit, and I'm excited to see they're finally here. New wheels. Because the Trike switch housings have changed, the switch caps do already come in chrome, which is cool. The all-new Road Glide fairing spoiler. Woo, let me show you that on a bike. Really fills that area up awesome. I know it's kind of dark over there, but maybe you guys can get a decent enough idea. Maybe I can brighten up a little bit in post. The whole place is absolutely awesome though. So much stuff going on. Find some other new stuff. Say what? Look who I found just hanging out in the middle of
non-live stuff. John Maxwell, what's up,
dude?
bro?
How you doing?
I wish my live stream was working, but it's messed up right now. Guys, I'm sitting here with the legendary John Maxwell, but my live stream is all screwed up. Damn, we'll have to do something in a little bit.
Yeah. The biggest surprise to me with the new models is in fact the new radio, the GTS. Harley's always catching flack for not changing things for 10, 15, 20 years. Well, this year, just 5 model years after announcing last new radio, they've got a new one out. When I go to HDNet and I need a video to teach me something, Matt helps me out. So he's actually gonna help us out today on the brand new GTS radio and fill us in on what's new.
So paper copies are still gonna be available for order.
Okay.
Still buy them if you want them.
Yeah.
New quick start guide will be shipping with the bike.
This comes with the bike.
This comes with the bike.
Okay.
Fold it up in
And
the
it's
kit.
like super simple, like the few basic steps you need, not like the whole giant, like full-blown confuse people.
So we're gonna do that. So,
very cool.
a whole new layout. Don't have the text boxes anymore. Simplified layout. Got music, nav, phone.
Cool.
Pretty straightforward. Real simple. Nav screen. Biggest improvement you'll see right away. Once you get it set up here is pinch to zoom, swipe. Now we got multi-touch. So
Cool. And of course you can wear gloves and it's not a problem.
absolutely.
That's Harley Davidson stuff for you right there.
Yep. So nav quick response. The other thing is the new one box search. So this before you had to go backwards, right? State, city, zip, and everything else.
Yeah.
One box search. I want coffee. I can search for coffee, Starbucks, food.
Very cool.
Everything else. If you want to type in an address, you can type in an address as well. To tune is a short press. Seek, we don't have a reception in here, but press and hold, it'll seek up to the next one.
Awesome.
So it'll search forever because we don't have reception in here. But,
Yeah.
so big improvement and change. If you want to go to scan, for the few people that still want to screw around, if you're on our longer road trip, want to find a station, you still have scan, it's built into here. You just hit the scan button and it'll start going.
Simple enough.
Deactivate it with the button. One new thing is the favorites. So one key thing about the favorites is it's not just stations anymore. You want to route to a specific dealership, you want to call somebody, you want to play a specific artist, a specific album. This is a super favorite.
Yeah,
now,
favorites is quick touch for whatever you might want to do.
So I want to program my home dealership into one of the spots. The dealership wants to set it up on their new bike, so they route them to the right dealership.
That's my new PDI.
You put your sales guy or your service guy, put their number in here as a quick call. You can save it all onto the super favorites as well.
That's awesome.
So, big change. This, even though it says info button, this is an older unit, but this is a back button on the new one.
Okay.
So instead of being the info, it actually backs you up out of the any menus. So let's say you're drilling down, you're 3-4, menus deep. Let's get into system information, software, and everything else. I want to jump out back quick. Just keep hitting the back button and get back to the home screen. Without taking everything off, press and hold the home button. Flick up, you're back in audio. So this is our new quick jump feature. So press and hold the home. You can then flick up on either joysticks and switch over to information for trip info and everything else. So we got trip info. Oh,
nice.
We got engine info, and then this is trip summary.
Okay, that was mine. If the info button is the back button, how do you get to it? So that's cool.
So you'll also notice a new feature here, distance since last service.
Nice.
To reset that, you got to go into the service menu within the radio. So service text can reset that in the service menu.
Okay.
But you can do distance since last service counter right there.
Cool. That's awesome.
And then obviously with headset enabled and everything else, plug in your phone. They recognize Apple CarPlay. And I can have Apple CarPlay.
That is probably the coolest part. Welcome to 2019 Harley Davidson. Awesome.
So all this is controlled by Apple as far as what apps are available here and everything else.
Of course.
But you can get back to Apple Maps. Want to use Apple Maps instead of our map database. Go ahead, that's same as pressing the home button. Music, podcast, anything else you're looking for. Phone. I know one of the big quirks that we asked about messages. I can't auto reply with my Apple iPhone. Yeah, that was an Apple quirk. They won't let third-party devices.
Yeah, they actually. That was my discussion with the guy about CarPlay. Was, well, Apple, they're super security based and blah blah blah, and they don't care if Harley can get into their text messages because they have CarPlay. 2 weeks later, here we are.
Perfect. So. Here we are. You can get messages. You can obviously do the autoplay again. All is controlled by Apple, but yeah, you can get back to messages. You can reply to messages using Siri and everything else.
Awesome. I like it. Very cool. Not bad.
Any other questions?
No, man. Thanks for being part of my YouTube video.
Not a problem.
Obviously, the new FXDR 114 is kind of stolen the show this year. It's the only brand new model, and it was kind of leaked anyway, so we kind of knew it was coming based on fancy video that came out a couple of weeks ago. Was everybody had dissected that and figured out that this bike was coming. This is what it is though. It's a wide 240 tire, crazy looking rear fender, dual disc front brakes, inverted forks, crazy handle. It is really cool. This obviously will have a video of its own. The weight savings is what's really impressive. Let me show you one specific part that I can put my hands on. I'm stealing this part because the lighting's bad. Oh, there we are. One-handed swing arm. This isn't even a workout. This is like, it's aluminum, very light. It's insane. Very, very light.
Yeah.
And this is the stock muffler, or?
Yeah, stock.
Okay. So the stock muffler is heavy.
Yeah. If you go over by P&A, they have the light
one that you can pick up?
Pick it up
okay.
And toss it around. It's really
cool. Sweet. So let's go check that out then. I gotta hunt that down. If you can't tell, there's an FXDR back there behind all those people. It really has stolen the show. Ooh, look at this. Tons of different color options too. It's really sharp. Where is the? Okay, I found Screaming Eagle. See? What's up, man? Is there a FXDR muffler that I can pick up?
I like your stuff on YouTube.
Appreciate it, man.
It's freaking awesome.
Cool.
Both of those are free. Go pick those up.
All right, thanks. All right, so the swing arm is super light. The stock muffler weighs more than that swing arm does. It is a workout to pick up with one hand. However, can you guys read that? The Screaming Eagle titanium version, 50% lighter. Oh, look. I can pretty much read is what that means. There's also a new Screaming Eagle muffler for the FLSB. A new timing cover with inserts to personalize your ride a little better. Show off what stage you're rocking in there for those of you that don't like to build a sleeper. I had somebody ask me if the Sport Glide was still around. Obviously they have a new muffler for it, and well, there's one there. Stage 1 installed. The Dominion collection already installed, which with that orange pinstripe, you could actually probably do the orange inserts on the Dominion collection and make it look pretty pimp. Preload adjuster on the outside. All the technicians will be excited to know that they said in the technical forum, it is extremely easy to remove this, and then the wheel just comes right out. It's not too bad, so he says. I believe his exact statement was, don't worry, technicians, we're thinking of you. More Dominion collection. Really sick paint. So I wasn't even paying attention, so this model actually has street slammers installed where that's not standard. I'll have to throw up a standard from the internet picture right here. I'm having a hard time discerning what's like stock, and because most of this stuff is dressed up with P&A. The lighting in here is very weird too. I keep going from dark to too bright to blue to orange to... Obviously, for every new model year, there's always new colors. I haven't talked about those yet. It'll come up later in a future video. There's a light that I need to talk about too. Basically, left and right turns will brighten up that side of the headlight so that you can see better through a corner. I'm gonna try to get my hands on it in a second too. The quality of that headlight, I install a lot of aftermarket headlights. there is no headlight that looks as good as this one does on the back side. Like the straight just toughness of this headlight is legit. Check out this thing right here. Now you can't really tell, but this corner over here in real life, not necessarily on camera, is significantly brighter, all up into the trees over here and stuff. The adaptive lighting is brightening up that side of the road because you're turning to the right. I think that's what HD meant when said they're coming up with technology for us in the future.
The side is a gyroscope
Okay.
and a microprocessor. And as the lamp turns, the gyro is taking measurements through acceleration and other combinations. And essentially, it's going to turn on a certain element as it leans, starting from the top, working its way down.
Okay.
And it's going to fill in that section of the road which you lose as the cut line rotates with the bike. The LEDs don't just slam on either, so you're not going to be startled. It's going to be a nice smooth transition. It's going to start from essentially off, and it's going to very quickly turn on, but not so abrupt that, again, it's a nuisance or startles you.
That's awesome.
So that'll continue through all 6 segments on the left and all the 6 segments on the right. The lamp actually crossfires, so as it turns to the right, it'll set up the left side of the elements to turn on,
Okay.
and vice versa.
Cool.
And when the bike's level, it's just operating
It
off.
acts just like a normal high-low beam.
So these aren't on at all.
Not when you're in
When
a
you're in a
straightaway.
straightaway.
Right, and these will automatically turn on and automatically turn off in proportion to how aggressively you ride.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That is.
Yeah.
So that's why the acceleration portion matters. Is
Right. Well,
Okay.
and the lamp recognizes I won't say speed, but forward motion.
Okay.
So if you were to just take this lamp and you were to turn it, the appropriate number of elements will turn on, but they'll only turn on for a split second. The lamp will recognize it's not moving, and it'll automatically extinguish.
Okay.
It's just a feature of how the lamp internals operate.
Yeah. And it retrofits?
Yeah, so we got a book on the side there.
Okay.
So we're going for 04 to 17 Softail and 09 and later touring. We know what it takes to fit 18 and later.
Yeah.
We just still got to check our boxes.
Yeah, sure. Very cool.
Yeah, well,
Thanks,
for stopping
man.
out.
Yeah, appreciate that.
it.
Well, Craig did a much better job explaining the headlight than I could have ever done. This place is awesome. All right, dudes, I already know you probably can't even hear me. This place is so loud. We got a Harley party happening right now. Dude, I met so many cool people today, tons of supporters of the channel, tons of people that I just wanted to talk to. Staff from the motor company, other dealers. I had a great time. I get to do it all again tomorrow too. I hope you enjoyed what's new for 2019. I haven't actually edited it yet, of course, so hopefully it turned out okay. I've tried to watch my audio. It's really loud around here. I'm almost positive this is clipping. Cheers, bros. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big dirty thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button, tap the bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.